First time that Snider has gotten Carroll in, the last 3 tries. For you guys to gut out a win like this, what does this mean for this team?
It means a lot. I mean, you just said the past 3 years we haven't been able to beat them, and they're a really good team, one of the best teams in the state. And it came down to the wire, but we played harder. We made a few plays than they did, but credit to them. They're a really awesome team.
Felt like this game really flipped with those 2 pick sixes you had. How big were those just towards the end of the half to get some momentum?
It was a huge momentum changer. I mean, the one was big, then the one going into halftime, because, if they tackle me, then there's no touchdown. So that gave us an extra 7 points, and it was huge at the end of the game.
On a night where it felt like you guys were playing complementary football, offense wasn't always firing on all cylinders. For you guys to get the final stop on defense and put this game on ice, what does that mean?
That's what we practice all summer. We're super conditioned. We don't get tired like that, so it shows later in the game.
Halfway through this season now, just where do you feel like you guys can continue to grow as you chase down that victory bell for the SAC title?
Everywhere. We're going to have to get better at all aspects if we want to make a run, especially in November.
All right, Brandon, that second return, how long did it feel like you were out there?
Oh, it felt like forever. It felt like I was running, and when I got back into the locker room 10 minutes later, I could still hardly breathe, but it was awesome.
First time that you guys have gotten Carroll in a couple of years now to gut out a win like this. What does it mean for this team?
It means a lot. As far as us being here, a lot of us have never beaten Carroll, so coming out here beating Carroll is very, very special for us, and it does a lot for us. It means a lot to us.
Carroll got that first answer on their first drive. You guys punched right back with your big touchdown run. How big was that just to get some momentum back on your sideline in the first quarter?
Oh, it was very big. We knew that they were going to come out and punch us in the mouth, and so we knew we had to come back and punch right back. So it was very big for us.
Coach mentioned a lot about winning that battle at the line of scrimmage. What can you say about the offensive line's performance today and just how they open up some rushing lanes for you?
Credit goes to them. They are truly the heart and soul of our offense. They provide a lot for us. The whole line aren't blocking, then there's nothing we can really do for us. So it's all thanks to them for everything, really.
On a night like this where the offense wasn't always firing on all cylinders, for you guys to shut the door for good on that final drive, just what does that say about this team and the complementary football?
That, the people that overlook us, we're capable of doing what we say we're going to do. So we're going to continue to do what we said we're going to do this year.
More than halfway through the season now, just where do you feel like this team can continue to improve as you guys chase down that SAC title?
We can continue to improve everywhere, continue to execute the way we're supposed to, continue to, handle adversity like we always do. So we're looking forward to, what this rest of the season may hold. So, yeah.
Just one question, 2 scores, 2 pick sixes for the defense and that big full-control stop at the end of the game. Just how much did that energize the rest of the team to go out there and finish the job?
Shout out to Brandon Logan. It really motivated us a lot. It gave us a big push on the offense. So, we got to put it in the house now to kind of solidify the win and things like that. Although it may not came out that way, but we also did get the field goal and things like that. But it really helped us a lot.
You guys to break that drought to Carroll, gut out a win like this. What does that say about this team?
Well, it was a classic game. Great environment. What a night for Friday night football. 2 really good teams that just went at each other, and both I think exerted their strengths over the other, and a classic battle, and it came down to key plays. And, we talked at halftime. It's going to be a battle in the fourth quarter, and, it's going to come down to stamina and, toughness and then just execution in the fourth quarter. And I think, that's exactly what happened. We had to have a drive offensively to score in the fourth quarter, and we had to have a stop defensively in the fourth quarter, and both groups came up big. Special teams, had to have a good kickoff after the score, and he drilled it right where we wanted him to, and just good execution there in the times that it mattered most.
You talk about that complementary football. The game felt like it really flipped in Snider's favor after Logan's 2 pick sixes.
Yeah, you could say that.
Just a little bit. I mean, just what can you say about the kid and just how great he's been at that safety position?
Well, I'll tell you, there's not a guy on the sideline that's surprised by that type of stuff because he is a unique kid. He just works extremely hard at it, very serious about studying the game, playing the game, practicing. And so success like that is not a surprise to anybody on our sideline. And, the first play was really a great team defensive effort because they got pressure on the quarterback, made him throw it when he didn't want to, and put him in a bad position. And Brandon picked it, and then, after that, it's him. And then same thing on the second one. We got some good pressure, got him to roll out, and he forced a throw. And, again, he's a ball hawk back there and, made a great pick. But then after that, it's all him and speed and just, being able to see things, getting it in the house.
The game's outcome was really decided on that 4th down stop. Just what does it say about this unit? And when the game is on the line, that unit is able to execute?
Well, it's something we practiced a lot. Carroll's unique in that They spread you out, throw it all over the place, then they get in that stuff and hammer it right at you. And number 5 is really, really good at it. And so we put a lot of time practicing with it. And, the kids executed and really came up and made a good technique, sound tackle, because that's you're going to have contact. He's either going to fall forward for the first or fall backwards. And they kept him from getting the line to gain. So great execution by the kids.
Just crazy to think we're already halfway through the regular season. 4 games to go. Just where do you feel like this team can continue to make strides as you buckle up for postseason play?
Well, I'll tell you, defensively, all we got to do is turn on the first 2 series because we didn't do anything right in the first 2 series. So there's lots of stuff to work on. We weren't as good offensively as we needed to be at crucial times. We stagnated in the third quarter, just couldn't get things going. So, we missed some wide open throws of execution. I'm not saying that's the quarterback. Some of it's the receiver, some of it's the protection. So it's all, things that definitely need to work on. This is a great win, but it's just really game 5, and we play another good team at game 6.